All right, it was a week ago when Kim Kardashian surprised and outraged fans by filing for divorce from her hubby of 72 days, Kris Humphries. And now we have reality TV expert and creator and host of Kardashian Close-Up, Nicole Seidman, to weigh in on the biggest scandal since Tiger Woods. Thanks, Nicole, for coming out. So tell me, what is your take on this Kardashian fairy tale divorce?
Oh, fairy tale divorce. That's devastating sounding. My take on it is this. To give you the backstory, I love Kris Humphries and Kim together. You know, they totally sold me on this last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I love that he's cynical and he's, blunt and he's kind of rude, but I like that about him because I feel like Kris Jenner and Kim had been a little bit staged and corny the last couple seasons.
Totally.
Like, no offense, I love the Kardashians, but that's how I felt. And Kris brought a realness to Kim that I loved. So I loved them together. Obviously, I was upset when I heard they got divorced, and I just think it's kind of stupid. I feel like Kim definitely sold me on being somebody that really wants to be married and wants to have kids, and I really believe that about Kim.
Right.
And I'm disappointed because I feel like she works so hard and I respect her work ethic, but if she wants to be married, she's gonna have to put work into it. You know what I mean? You can't have your cake and eat it too, if you will, Kim.
That's very true. Now, I know you are a married woman, so I definitely gave these two only 6 months, but 72 days, that's pretty short. Do you think it's possible to really put in the amount of effort you need to make a marriage work in 72 days?
No way, no way. If that marriage was a priority to Kim, she should have moved her ass to Minnesota, been there supporting her man. I'm serious. I mean, I think it's hard to have a relationship in LA with all the, limelight around you, and I'm not saying that she needs to give that up because I appreciate, like I said, that she's a working woman, but if you want to save your marriage, you have to take physical human footsteps to do that. Well, I don't think she did.
Everyone is weighing in on this, including the cast of Saturday Night Live. What was your take on their mockumentary of the fairy tale divorce?
I love that you just said mockumentary, and I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. They did a fabulous job. The girls were funny, but Kristen Wiig stole the show as Kris Jenner. I thought she was so funny when she was remember the one scene where she's like, Kris pops up, just 4 sisters. I just thought the whole thing was so funny. I loved it.
She does really want to be a sister, doesn't she?
I guess so, but it's working out for her because Kris looks better than ever. And actually, I'm going to her book signing at Costco on Saturday. So I'll let you know how her facelift looks. Because on TV, she looks incredible. She's never looked better. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she's signing books at Costco. She's got to do something to keep those checks coming in.
That $65 million didn't come from nowhere.
Now, also switching gears a little bit, Kris and Kim supposedly reunited this weekend in Minnesota with their pastor and had a 4-hour meeting. Do you think they are trying to make it work, or they're just trying to make sure that it all looks good for appearance sake and the season of Kim and Kourtney Take New York will still move on as planned?
Well, first of all, I'm desperately hoping that it moves on as planned because who does not want to see the unraveling of the 72-day marriage? You know what I mean? It was pretty much all probably caught on film, so I'm dying to see it.
Exactly.
So keep it in the works. I don't think that they were trying to, reconcile. That seems like a little bit too late if that's the case. I mean, if that's the case, Kim's probably doing some serious begging on her knees, if you know what I mean, because publicly admitting that, filing for divorce without your husband knowing, I don't think she's trying to save the marriage. Maybe just clear the air and make sure that there's no bad blood, is my guess.
And then my last question to you is, do you think that this is going to hurt Kim's Kardashian brand?
I think that it definitely, she's lost some credibility, and I think that I don't take her as seriously. I feel like it's stupid and annoying, so if I feel that way, I think a lot of people might.
Right.
But I don't think it'll hurt her brand. I mean, she'll probably make money off the divorce, as sad as it sounds. She made $17 million off the wedding, so she'll probably make a good $5 off the divorce, selling her story and whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know if I will hurt her brand, but I don't think it's good look for her.
Okay.
I feel bad for her.
And then the last thing is, of course, there's always the X Factor, and no, I'm not talking about the singing competition show, but Reggie Bush. Do you think he actually played a key part of this divorce or not?
No, definitely not. I totally think things were over between her and Reggie. I mean, maybe she still secretly liked him, but Reggie Bush dodged a bullet with that one because he hated the limelight. He knew it. He got out before she blew up, and I'm thinking he's probably looking at Kris Humphries like, ooh, I knew that was going to go down, and I'm glad it wasn't me.
Thanks so much to Nicole Seidman for stopping by Holly Hoops and giving her reality TV expertise. That's all we've got for you today, but make sure you come back next week to check out all the hoopla with your favorite Holly Hoops.